you, my friend?
It feels great.
It's surreal to introduce you. We've known each other. Right, you don't know.
I don't know this side. Yeah, exactly. We probably have more in common than any other human beings on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
We both were on Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
We both did Weekend Update.
We did.
We both hosted Late Night.
Yeah.
Both have 2 babies.
We both have 2 babies.
I mean, we're mirror.
We are mirror images, but I want to say that introducing you is such a nice thing for me to be able to do because you introduced me the very first time I did Weekend Update when you were hosting.
That's right.
This is 2001. This is like October probably of 2001, and we have the clip because you and I look different.
Oh no.
This is just Jimmy introducing me in 2001.
What does my hair look like? Oh no. Well, tough night for the New York Yankees. They lost to Arizona 15-2. The series is tied at 3 games apiece. Here with the commentary is our own Seth Meyers.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Well, I think we look exactly the same.
We look exactly.
Exactly. What was I doing with that? I was in I felt like I was in a caveman phase.
Also, suits were worse.
I never owned a suit before Weekend Update.
That was the first time you ever had a jacket?
Yeah, it really was. Lauren was like, you need a suit and tie for Update. And I was like, I don't know what that means. I mean, like a clip-on? Can I use a clip-on? I mean, so many good memories.
Do you miss it? Do you still miss SNL? I know now you're kind of 2 shows past it because Late Night, now you're doing the Tonight Show.
Yeah, I do. Every now and then you miss the excitement of the thing. Like if it's a last-minute sketch that you don't know is going to get written or whatever. Like, do you remember when Mick Jagger hosted?
I do.
And we were all nervous because it was like Lauren said Mick said he'll do something.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, and everyone's just afraid of Mick Jagger, so no one pitched him anything. And I'm like, we should pitch him an idea. So I go, I'll pitch him something. I go, what if I'm like his reflection in the mirror? And I'm like, yeah, you go get out there and I do that and that wrist that. And Lauren goes, please don't do that. Don't do that. It's insulting to Mick, and it's just the bit has been done in the mirror. The Groucho Marx did it. Lucille Ball did it. Like you're not going to break any ground with this. I go, okay, that's fine. So I go, I'll come up with an idea. So I go into and I write the sketches out, and they go, you have to go pitch it to Mick. And I go, I don't want to talk to Mick. I mean, it's Mick Jagger. So I went in. And he's so cool looking. It's Mick Jagger, and he's like, "Lovely to meet you." And I go, I have ideas. My name is Jimmy Fallon. And I pitch my ideas. I go, "It's me and you working at a mall." And he goes, "Nah, I don't like that." I go, "Okay, here's one where we're the Rolling Stones, but we're like a wedding band, Rolling Stones." No, not really my thing. I go, "How about an idea?" And I go to this. He doesn't like anything. So I leave. I go, he doesn't like anything. So then it's Friday, which usually the sketches have to be written on Tuesday. It's Friday, and Lauren goes, Mick's still up to do something if you have any more ideas. I go, okay. So I came up with ideas. I went back, and he looks at me. He's like, you again? And I go, hi, I have an idea. Maybe you're Keith, and I'm Keith. And he's cloned himself so he could party with himself. He goes, no, I don't like that. I go, oh, my gosh. So I go, what if it's you're hosting the show, and I'm your reflection in the mirror, and I'm going like that. I go, and he goes, I love it. That's great. And I go, oh, my gosh. Dude, good news is...
And it's a very iconic sketch. There it is. Look at
Good news is, bad news is, it's the mirror sketch.
Did you? And you had to go tell Lauren. You had to give him the bad news.
Yeah, I go, he wants to do it, but it's the mirror sketch. Yeah.
I mean, it was my first year. You'd been on the show a few years. I remember you, Horatio, were very nice to me in the early days. And I remember thinking, oh, if I hang out with those guys, I'm going to meet famous people. I'll go out drinking with famous people. And I would say the person we went out drinking with who was the most fun was famous, but not the kind of I was hoping to meet Hollywood starlets.
Yeah.
And instead, we went out drinking with David Wells.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, no, Wellesley, yes, the great pitcher for the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
In fact, do you remember the story?
Which one?
The one. The one and only.
Which was the one?
Not the one and only is this one. I know we had a lot to go with. But he's a great guy. No, this is, gosh, I can't do this anymore, but we were at the SNL after party with you, Horatio, Lauren, and David Wells, and it was probably 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I gotta go home, man. I'm just exhausted, man. We had a few drinks. 5:30 in the morning. And so, or Lauren left at 4 or something like that. But then we stayed till 5:30, I want to say 5. And I left, I went home, woke up the next day around 1:30 in the afternoon. I turn on TV, and it's the Yankees game, and David Wells is pitching. So I go, it's got to be one of those classic games.
Yeah, yes, classics.
Yes, classics. Where they replay the game. I go, that's pretty funny because I was just with, and it's not. It's a real game.
Yeah.
So I call up Horatio. I go, dude, and I wake him up. It's 2 in the afternoon. He's like,
Yeah.
whoa! I go, dude, turn on channel 11. David Wells is pitching right now. He's like, well, there's no way. I go, I know. He goes, no, we left him. It was like 5:30. I go, I know, dude. He turned it on. It was pitching, and that was the game he pitched the perfect game.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's because of me. He was that calm. He owes me everything.